Making a couple videos to show you how to make those updates to your website. Okay, first off, I think you mentioned that you were going to try to add Google Analytics to the site. So what I did, I already added like a plugin for that. It's called Google Analytics here. So yeah, Google will probably be a good way for you to research in regards to how to set it up. But it's called Google Analytics Dashboards for WP. So you can YouTube that and set it up that way. But if you have any questions, I'll be happy to help you with that. The next thing, I think you want to edit your email address. So if we take a look at the site on the front end, see we have the email icon here. We have one in the footer as well. And I don't remember, I think we have something on the contact. Yeah, we have it on the contact page as well. So I start, well, since I'm here, I start at the contact page. So what we would do, we would go in and click edit page here. And it'll take you to the back end. And here you see, this is the builder. You can like move things around. Don't play with it too much, but you can move things around. You can copy things, clone it, delete it, clicking this X, edit by clicking the pencil icon, and you can edit the text like you would anything using Word. But for the email address, you probably want to click text here because I've added a link to that. So like if they click it, it'll automatically pop up to send an email. So what you would do, you would just change it here, and you would change it right here, right after the mail to, which is a link to send it to your email account. Also, the phone number is the same way. It's a link, so if they click it, they can call you from this link from your website. So you would change it here, and you would change it here. Once you've made those changes, you click Save Changes here. You'll notice over here you have a button to preview your changes and update. You can preview it before actually making the update. So if you're making like a big change to something, you want to see how it looks first. So you hit that preview changes button, and once you are satisfied with how things look, then you would click update. So that's how you make that change on the contact page. And as far as the other text on the page, is pretty much the same way. You just come in and just type whatever you want to type. You can change it, the text from paragraph to different headings as well. You can center it, shift it, how you see fit. But once you're done, you make sure you click Save Changes first, and then either preview or update. Okay, so for the header, we're going to come over to Appearance, and then you want to go down to Revolution Options. And Revolution is the thing that we're working with. Okay, so you want to come down to Header here, and then you will change it in the secondary header. Just tab over to that secondary area settings. Maybe not. I think it's actually subheaders settings. Yes, subheader settings. So you'll see we already have 3 icons here. We have the LinkedIn, we have the Twitter, and last we have the your email address. So you would just come in and change the address here. If you change your Twitter name, you can just come in and change that as well. If you want to add Facebook, you just click add new here, and you can add Facebook. Then you can put in the link there and make sure you save it right here. For the footer, we will hit the footer tab here, and then we will go to sub footer settings. And this one is similar to the header. We already have the LinkedIn, Twitter, and the email, so you would change that there as well. And here is where we currently have that footer info here. So if you ever wanted to change that, you can change that here. And we have the copyright below that. So once you made those changes, just hit save changes here, and it'll update live to your site. Okay. Let's look at changing photo. Let's go back to the live site. So if you wanted, let's say you wanted to change the photo on the therapy page. I also want to mention that the title right here, therapy, is basically the title of the page that you see here. That's just a FYI. Well, actually, no, it's actually, you can change it here actually. So if you wanted to change what was on, what was in the heading of the page, you can change that right there. But in order to change the picture, you click on this pencil icon here, design option, and then you just add something else. And you kind of want it to be like a wide image, so you kind of want it to be at least like 1800 by something, 1800, 1900 in width. But you would just change it to something else, and then you would set the image here. I'm not gonna, I guess I could do it if I'm keeping it the same. Set the image and then save the changes, and then preview it or either update it. And as far as changing text on pages, it's not too bad. Just click on, let me go back, click on the pencil icon to edit the text block. Like I say, you can clone it and you can delete it, but you just go in and edit it as you see fit, as you need. Delete, save, and then preview or update. And this is the call to action at the bottom here. So you can change that. Let's talk to something else. The EM, it just italicized the talk portion of the text, but you can just highlight the text block and just change that blurb if you wanted to. Save it. If you want to change the link to the button, click the pencil icon, select the URL. If it changes, you can change that here. then set the link, then save.